I know it's late. It's late. It's late. I know. But I was up, man, and I was thinking. And I had a conversation with brother. Well, I didn't have a conversation with him. We was actually texting. And we was texting back and forth. And I made a promise to Noble Alexander, Jason Durden. I made him a promise. And I'm going to keep my promise that I made to him specifically. He's a member of Alexander Lodge out of Los Angeles. Uh, he he's chartered. His lodge is chartered under John G. Jones Grand Lodge of California, Ancient Free and Accepted Masons. And I promised him something. He knows what I promised him, and those brothers who saw my post know what I promised him. And I'm not going to make an exception. Although I wanted to, I'm not going to do it. So today's topic is intimidation. What I'm noticing is that people are intimidated by the choices that you make. Hear me again. People are intimidated by the choices that you make. And the choices you make are for your own personal reasons. But for some odd other reason, whatever it may take, they are intimidated by it. I've seen it firsthand. I've heard them say it firsthand. And what I find is that because they are intimidated by your choice, they tend to want to come at you from a different angle. And as a Freemason, I had to look and begin to take my own advice. I had to look and begin to take the advice of those who I trust and who I love. And so when people are struggling with their own failure, they feel that when someone else is successful, it intimidates them. It makes them feel some type of way. And this is how it is when an individual who have chosen another path to Freemasonry. If a brother chooses another path within the Freemasons or even within the Order of the Eastern Star, there are some who are going to be intimidated by your choice. They're going to be upset at you because you chose international. They're going to be upset at you because you chose modern free. They're going to be upset at you because you chose PHO. Some brothers are going to be upset at you because you chose PHA. There are some going to be upset at you because you chose mainstream. There is no need. My path is not your path. But for those who choose to be intimidated by your choice, they are not comfortable where they're at. They are not satisfied where they're at. They are not informed, or they don't feel appreciated, or there's something that is missing where they're at. So what they try to do is to project where they're at on you. They try to project what they're going through on you. But when you know where you've been, when you know where you're going, when you know this is the road I want to take to get there, it is of my choice, my own free will to take this road. People tend to look at you differently. They do. And because you have chosen the road you have chosen, people get upset at you. Even when they get off the path, even if you go into the same, even if you chose to go in the same direction, the same path at the same time, and for whatever reason, there comes along a time where you are going to separate, where you're going to say, man, this path right here is no longer for me. I'm going to try this path. People are going to get upset with you. Here's the difference though. If you are true to your path that you take, if you are true to that path and stay focused on that path and grow and become the best Mason you can become. By those who truly want to see you succeed and be successful, man, people are going to dislike you. People are going to be intimidated of the fact that you have become successful and they didn't get there. They chose another path. And in choosing that path, they're stagnated. In choosing that path, they find it not comfortable. In choosing that path, they find that it's uneasy. They don't feel welcome. They feel, if I say this, how they gonna take it? They don't feel quite at home. But see, the path you chose for yourself, you at home. You feel comfortable. You feel welcome. You feel accepted. You feel that your opinion counts. You feel that you are doing what is right for you. That's your path. And when you get there, you gonna know. You gonna know. You are going to know when you get there that this is the path for you. Although your buddy, your sister may say, "Hey man, look, I'm leaving. This ain't right for me." It ain't right for you. And that's the difference. It's not right for you, but it's right for me. Allow me to take my path. See, the system that works for me is not the system that's going to work for you. So yes, you must move on. You must drop what you're doing here and go through another door. And that's okay. It's really all right. But when you understand your path, when you are not intimidated by other people who choose to try to intimidate you, when you are accepted in your being, when you know who you are, and I keep saying, I've been saying that a lot lately, you don't move. You stand there, you move forward. And when you move forward, and for those who are just hanging on, they're going to soon fall off. See, what I've learned from other leaders by watching them, people are going to drag them through the mud. Be it good, bad, or indifferent. People are going to drag them through the mud. This is what I've got from other leaders. Be it a sitting Grand Master, okay? Be it a sitting Wishful Master. Be it a worthy matron, associate matron. When I've watched other individuals in these different Masonic organizations who are leaders, people are going to drag them in the mud. Be it from their own or be it from the outside. There is no fun at the top when you're a leader. Because being a leader, you see things farther down the road than those who are behind you because you're in front. So as a leader, what you try to do, you try to be the bumper. You try to deflect. You try to be like, hey. You try to be the voice and be the comfort of those behind you. Because those behind you may not be as nice as you are. Look, listen to what I said. Those behind you may not be as nice as you are. So what you try to do as a leader is to be that bumper. Is to be that common voice. Is to be the example of what it is to be a Mason, what it is to be an Eastern Star. See, those who try to drag you through the mud, those who try to intimidate you because of the choices that you made, your own free will and accord, those individuals are unhappy individuals. When somebody else tries to interfere with your success, interfere with what you have chosen, they ain't happy with themselves. And I say they're not happy with themselves because they don't want to see you succeed. Brother, this is the wrong organization for you, brother. Why? Man, you know what? You need to leave. Instead of saying, brother, we can help this organization grow to be one of the most successful lodges, grand chapter, or chapter. We can help them to be what they're striving to be. Every Grand Lodge has their own system of how they operate. Everyone is a little different. And the system that is here Where I'm at is a system that works for me. It may not work for you, and it's okay. But when you come at a person, when you go at a brother or a sister because they've chosen to be where they're at, oh man, they just don't have the right information. How could they be there? They just don't know. Oh, they know. Oh, they know. If a person has been in an organization for 25, 35 years, they know. If a person has been in an organization 10 years, they know. If he's been in there 5 years, they know. And when you have been in a large, grand lodge sitting for that length of time in this organization, whatever your organization name may be, you know. You may be plotting. Oh yeah, there are some people who plot in your lodges. There are people who plot in your grand lodge setting. Oh man, they ain't doing it the way it should be doing. They ain't doing it like that. But you're not in the position. You can suggest and say, look, I believe that it should be done this way based upon this. But what do my bylaws say? What do my constitution say? What ritual are we following? What ritual are we using? Do you have your own ritual? And if you have your own ritual, follow your ritual because people are intimidated by you. Oh, yeah. People don't want to see you be successful. And when I'm going to tell you, when you know what you're doing is in the right direction, people come at you. Oh yeah, yeah. I've been here for a while. When you know that you are doing right and you want to do right, people will come at you on all sides, including in your lodge, including your grand lodge. When you are trying to move in a certain way, fashion, or form, when you're trying to develop, when you're trying to help, when you're trying to be that that Freemason that everyone else strives to be, pick one man that says that gentleman right there, he's an example. That sister right there, she's an example. Pick their brain and see how they got to be where they're at. Because I'm telling you, there's something about them. You know how you go to a spot and people say, man, there's something about that brother, you know. And then you later find out that he is a Mason. She is an Eastern Star. It's like, yeah, yeah. You ever wonder what is that difference? That it factor in that person? Because I've been around men like that. I've been around a few brothers who didn't wear any Masonic jewelry. None. But their demeanor, their character, it was something about them that drew you to them to say, damn, hey, bro, what's your name? My name is Calvin Ricks. How you doing, young man? Oh, man, I'm doing okay, you know, such. And you strike up this conversation. And you know, and when you build that relationship with them, and you find out later, that's a Mason. You're like, oh, man, that dude. Have you come across that dude in your lodge? Have you come across that sister in your lodge? Man, I've come across them. I have come across that dude in my lodge, in my jurisdiction. I can honestly say I've come across that dude. Michael P. McCulley was that dude. My past Grand Master was that dude, right? Whenever we open Grand Session, the first thing he would ask anybody, why are you here? Why are you at this Grand Session? Why are you here? See, he was that dude. I'm going to tell you another guy who was that dude. My other past Grand Master was that dude, George R. Adams. He was that dude. George Adams lived in Long Beach, California. He was the most eminent Grand Master of the Knights Templars, past Grand Master State. He was that dude. Even after he had several strokes, he still came to the lodge meeting. He still was able to come to Grand Session with some assistance, but he was there. He was that dude. Even when he was challenged to open up the Knights of Templars, and he did it, and people was like, "Well, damn, oh yeah, he was that dude." You see, I've come across those sisters like a Kim Crenshaw here in California. She was that grand matron. See, in every organization, there's that person that you look at and say, "Oh man, yeah, him, her." See, you're not intimidated by them because you see that light that they bring with them. They illuminate the room when they walk into the room. They don't have to say very much. But there are people right now who are intimidated about you. They trying to figure you out and they can't figure you out. They're like, "I've said this about him. I've said that about him. He ain't this, he ain't that, she ain't this, she ain't that." And you still standing. You still smiling. You still, "I'm going forward." Because you know who you are. See, a lot of brothers of the craft, a lot of sisters of the order, they don't have a clue about who they are. They are intimidated of the mere fact that you still standing. And then when they can't knock you down, they go bring other people in and knock you down. And then when you're boxing with them, they like, "Damn, can't get them down. Let me bring some other people in and try to knock them down. Oh, I can't get her down. Let me bring this sister in. See if she..." And when you still stand through all of that, they, damn, no matter what they say, no matter how they come at you, no matter how they look at your candle and try to blow it out, it comes back and the flame grows even brighter. That's what I love about Freemasonry. That's what I love about you, my brothers. That's what I love about you, my sisters. Oh man, that's the beauty of it all, because people have different ways of getting into the organization. People have different ways of finding that path that is lit for them. My path isn't your path. The system I'm in is not your system. See, in this particular system from which I'm in, and I've been in it for 35 years, it works for me. It has taken me places I wouldn't have gone. I've met people I wouldn't have met in my system. See, you could say the same thing about your system. You could say in my system, I've gone these places and I've met people I wouldn't have necessarily met. That's not my system. And it's okay. See, we all know if you're in California, when you're leaving California, there's only three major interstates out of California, possibly four, that's going to take you out of California. That's the 8, the 10, the 20. There's one more. They're going to take you straight across country. They're the only ones that's going to get you out of California. And because I'm in Southern California, I won't take the 10. I'll take the 8. And if I was in LA, I would take the 10 and I couldn't take the 8. If I was farther up, I'll take the 40. See, and this is the difference. Just as it is in Freemasonry. My path is not your path. But you know what? I should want you to be successful. And that's the thing what people miss. People don't want to see you be successful in life. No. If a person wanted to see and you be successful, they'll root for you. They will help you be successful. They will say, "Look, bro, whatever you do, man, keep your head up. Look, I got you. You need a couple of dollars? Yeah, here you go. I want to see you be successful. You got a business? I want to help you with your business. Here's $100. I don't have a lot, but whatever I got, I'm going to put into you so you'll be successful. So when my turn comes, you can do the same for me." This is what I've gotten out of Freemasonry in this system. I can't talk about nobody else's system. I can't. I know about their systems and how some of them may operate, but this system works for me. See, modern free system may work for those who are modern free, who's been there 20 years, 10 years, 5 years. That system works for you. I don't have a right to talk about your system. See, I can't go and say, well, modern free system, that's system. That's not my business. But if that brother who's part of modern free comes out and grips me and greets me and respect me for my path, and I in like manner do the same for him, those are the things that we build on. We build on the commonality that both of us are striving to be better men, better Freemasons. And we both see that in each other. We both want to see each other be successful. That's why I can't dislike a brother in modern free who's assisted me. That's why I can't dislike a brother in international who's assisted me. I can't dislike a brother in PHO who calls me up and says, hey, brother, how you doing today? I hope everything is well. How the ladies doing? Oh, bro, I can't dislike that. I can build on that. That's the commonality that we have. You see, we claim that we're supposed to meet a brother, greet a brother. See, we claim that we're supposed to remember a brother when we kneel down to pray. We claim we're supposed to keep a brother in our breast. We claim we're supposed to whisper good counsel in a brother's ear when danger is approaching. We claim those things, but let me tell you, there are some who wishing that you would fall on your face. There are some who wishing and they are praying for your demise. There are some out there who are just trying to cast spells on your success. You know. And they'll tell you, no, man, I ain't hating on you. Bro, no, you are. Plain and simple. It is what it is. It's okay. It's really okay for you to hate on me. It's okay because that's what you chose to do. And I choose to respond to your hate in a manner that is suitable for me. And when you do that to people, man, you throw them all off. You throw them all off. You see, although I have been elected in this jurisdiction as a Grand Master, and I sit now as a past Grand Master, like hands off, I listen. Let me tell you, there's only a few people, I mean, legitimately speaking, a few people that I respect in such a way till if they told me to do something, I will do it as a grown man. Hear me clearly. And this is without any money behind it. You go to work and somebody tell you to do something, you get your hands and do it. You got to get paid. But I'm saying that in the Masonic order, in the Masonic organization, within the framework of Freemasons, for those who I know, and they know who they are, there's only a few. If you ask me to do something, I'll do it. Whether I agree or disagree, it's because of the respect that I have for them. If they say, brother, you know what, man? You need to pull that video. I wouldn't question them. I may not want to pull it, but I'll do it. I've done it. I've pulled certain videos. Because the brother said, man, that's not a good looking brother. That's not like you. Pull that video. And I snatch it off. Because I'm built different. See, a lot of times, people in positions within Freemasons, be it a Grand Master, be it the Sovereign Grand Commander, be it the Eminent Grand Master, be it the High Priest of the Royal Arch, be it the thrice puissant Grand Master, these people in these particular leaderships in some of your organizations, you can't even go up and talk to them. Let's just have that honest conversation. In some of these organizations, you don't have the privilege to go and talk to people in those particular positions. It's true. I've seen it. And some, yeah, you can go and walk right on up, have dinner with them, break bread with them, they'll come on your house. I'm just saying in some systems it just doesn't work. The system I'm in works for me. The way I practice Freemasonry works for me. If it doesn't work for you, it's quite all right. But you shouldn't be intimidated by the way a person operates within the framework of Freemasonry. See, when a person says that I'm a Freemason, where was you made a Freemason? Where was you first prepared to be a Mason? See, I was made a Mason in Hosea Lodge number 7. It was originally named Hosea Lodge number 44. That's why I was made a Mason at. But where I first prepared to be a Mason was in my heart. It's right there. True Masons understand that. And they don't get intimidated when they meet another Mason in another jurisdiction, and that's the path that he chose for himself. She don't get intimidated by another sister because that's the path that she chose for herself. They greet and they meet each other with dignity and respect. They agree to disagree and go their separate ways, knowing that one day they may need each other. That's the true essence of what Masonry and Eastern Star is really all about. You're not intimidated because a brother may be of another jurisdiction. If you truly know your works, you're not intimidated by that. If you truly know your works, then you don't need to bang on your chest. You don't have to do that. You know your works. Even I, at times, have been told by those who I trust. They say, hey, bro, you know what, Brother Tony, you don't have to respond to everything. And I'm like, wow, yeah. No, you don't have to. Do you understand who you are to us in this organization, in this Grand Lodge, in that Supreme Council? Do you know who you are to us? I was like, brother, you don't have to respond to everything. You don't have to do that. You don't owe an explanation to anybody for the choices that you make. You have helped to grow this organization. You have seen this organization flourish. You have seen this organization spread its wings. Why are you responding to small people? Yeah. Why are you responding to small people? Bro, you know they mean you no harm. You know some mean you quite a bit of harm. So when you get there, you understand why you intimidate people. Some of you intimidate people by walking into a room. You ain't said not one word, but when you walk into that room, they be like, man, I can't stand him. Why you say that? Why do you say that about your own brothers of the craft, your own sisters of the order? You know what you're a part of, but yet when a brother walks into the room, the first thing that comes out of your mouth, man, I can't stand him. You don't even know the guy. You're going on something that somebody else has said about him, about her. So now you feeling some type of way when you see them. Man, I can't stand him. You don't even know him. You have never had a conversation with him. You know nothing about him personally other than what this media have shown you, this YouTube or a tweet or TikTok. Man, you don't even know that person. But yet you want to criticize that person based upon some information that somebody else has told you? Do you know how silly that looks? And you're a grown man. This is what I like about those who support me and who's able to call me up and say, look, bro, you don't have to do that. I got you, bro. Hey. Those people who whisper good counsel in your ear, they want to see you be successful. They do. Those people who call you up and say, good morning, bro, I just want to say, man, I appreciate you. They want to see you be successful. See, what I'm watching and what I'm learning is that when you begin to climb up, when you begin to spread your wings, when you begin to really enjoy the craft, the order of the Eastern Star, when you begin to see it from different perspectives and point of views, when you begin to see it on its highs and on its lows, when you begin to see the foundation, how beautiful it looks, man, you don't have to say anything. But then again, it only takes someone to come along and take that gavel, that sledgehammer, and try to hit at your foundation. It only takes that one person who calls themselves a square to come and try to move you off your square. It only takes that person who call themselves plumb and level to try to move you off your level and to make you waver. It only takes them to come and do that. But see, since you know who you are, since you know how stable, how strong you are, since you know that you've been in this organization and it has helped you to flourish, when you see that, it's a wrap. What's up, Art 753? Greetings, Brother Tony. I just got the notification. I said to myself, oh, it's late. Someone did something. Brother, look, I'm going to be honest with you. It's not that someone did something. I was sitting and I was doing some reading, and in this particular book, this was given to me by a brother who was from Modern Free. Okay, and it's a good book, and not only that, he gave me this to go along with it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but he gave me this with it. Okay, there you go. He gave me this. A brother from Modern Free gave me this, and he gave me this book too. All right, he said this is good reading. It was written by it's called Clifford Alfred Lodge Study Guide. That's the name of the lodge. Clifford Alfred Lodge. It's under Modern Free, and this brother gave this to me, and I want to tell him how much I appreciate this book. Brother Bethany, he's out of New Jersey. When this brother came to California to visit his son, he brought me these. Okay, I think that's the same brother. But however it goes, I have this book, and man, sitting and reading will bring some light. It will do that, you know. And this is what I've gotten out of here: a critical analysis of Manly P. Hall in The Ancient Craft. This is just one of the pages that's in this particular book, and I like it. I'm sorry, my apologies. The brothers from International, not Modern Free, the brothers from International. I had to look on the back of the pamphlet. He's from International. And he gave that to me. And I opened and I started reading. I was like, wow, interesting. So tonight's topic is about how you are able, or how you intimidate people. You intimidate people. You know, you do that. Good evening to everyone who's on. Yes, it's late. What's going on, Past Grandmaster Diaz? I appreciate you, bruh. You know I do. And the mere fact that you are here with me today says a lot. You who are on live right now, I want to say thank you for being on live. And I'm going to say this: if you have a TikTok channel, and I'll subscribe to your channel, I want you to help me reach 1,000 subscribers on that TikTok. And let me tell you why before I log off. I want to be able to open up a different discussion and dialogue in Freemasonry. Besides that same old dialogue that you would get, I want the dialogue on that TikTok channel to be one of a social issue, one that's going to uplift the brotherhood and the sisterhood. That's what I'm striving for. That's what I'm looking for. And I know that you can help me get there. So if you want to subscribe to John G. Jones Research Lodge 147 on TikTok, please do. And when I get there and I go live, my shout out is to those who support. My shout outs to those who want to see me be successful. My shout outs to all the jurisdictions who reaches out to me, and the brothers and the sisters who reach out to me just to say thank you. In like manner, I want to say thank you. Plain and simple. Because I look at some of my old videos and I was like, wow, and I look at the ones I'm doing now and I'm like, okay, I see some growth, And when a man or a woman can't see growth, something to be said. Oh, I got a long way to go. I got some work to do. But I'm not going to let those who try to deter me from the work that I got to do. I'm not going to let those who I may intimidate deter me from the work I got to do. I'm all about building relationships. I'm all about helping that brother, that sister be successful. I don't care if you're black, white, Filipino, Mexican. I want to see you be successful. I do. Individually, I do. Because I'm going to leave it at that. Individually, I do. Because I don't lump everyone in to one box. I don't say all people. All. No. Because everybody's on a different path than I. And when you understand that the person is on his own path, his own journey, when you cross paths with him or with her and you mash, ain't nothing like a good build, where you're able to take from that person. They're able to take from you. You're able to put something into them. They're able to put something into you. It's nothing like it. The ideal is there are people out here who are intimidated of the mere fact of your choice, and you're standing on your choice. You ain't budging, and a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people don't like the fact that individuals are a part of international. Oh, they're not Masons and they're not Eastern Stars. Well, who are you to say what they're not? Oh, they just got a business licensing. That's all they got. And what's the problem? If it's not your Grand Lodge, if it's not your Grand Chapter, you have nothing to do with them. You don't even socialize with them. Leave them alone. If it's modern free, the same thing. Leave them alone. If you don't like it, leave them alone. Oh man, but they doing this and they doing that. It's got to be told. Somebody got to tell it. Really? Really? Okay. If you feel that way, well, I used to. Well, you used to, but you're not now. And for those who chose to stay, they stayed. It works for them. It works for them. If you're a homeowner and you look around in your home and say, "Man, I sure want a bigger home," you either going to add to it, or tear it down, or sell it and buy another bigger, or buy a home that's bigger. Greetings from Mystic Lodge 619 UK. What's going on, brother? Oh, what's your master? You online? Oh man. Oh, it's the pleasure's all mine, Wishful. The pleasure's all mine. It is good. Let's see. Oh man, you got to be getting ready to go to work this morning. Oh my God, it's got to be almost 5 o'clock your time in the UK. Man, greetings, Wishful. It's a pleasure to see my brothers from the UK pop up on here. It's a pleasure. See, let me say this. It's odd and it's strange for people to realize the reach of this Grand Lodge. It's strange to them that the most wishful John G. Jones Grand Lodge of California, Ancient, Free, and Accepted Mason, has a reach that far. It's strange for a lot of people to know that International, Modern Free, PHO have a reach beyond the United States. It's strange for people to see that because they don't think that you have that reach. They don't know. 6:05. Oh, okay, all right. When you get ready to go to work, bruh, don't be late. See, it's strange for people to see your reach. And when you have such a reach, it's like, damn, man, they mad. They're intimidated by your reach. And if they wasn't intimidated by your reach, they wouldn't come at you so hard. They wouldn't come at you so strong. You know, I've seen brothers leave International, Modern Free, Ancient Free. And I've seen brothers leave and they talk about the very organization that gave them birth, that gave them life. Well, man, I thought, what was your thoughts? Well, I thought they was this and I thought they was that. They was exactly who they say they was. They didn't change. They've been there for over 100 years. They didn't change. Oh man, what? Well, but their reach, their love for you, their instructions for you to teach you Freemasonry. Well, you know, it's a this and it's a that. Did they not teach you Freemasonry? Did they not instruct you on how to treat another brother, another sister? Yeah, their system may be different than other systems, but did they not show you love? Did they not show you that they want to build with you? Did they not show you that they wanted to see you be successful? Well, but there's no buts. If you're going to leave, go ahead and leave. One thing I can tell you, you don't stop the show because you left. You came on your own free will and accord. You can leave on your own free will and accord. Go ahead, just leave. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's really, really okay. To my brothers over in Trinidad, how you doing tonight? I appreciate you. Mystic Lodge over in Trinidad, appreciate you. Brother Goals is the Wishful Master over there, appreciate you. All right, my brothers down in Atlanta, how you doing? You know, man, we are building coalitions. We are building lodges. We doing that. That's what we're doing here. And we want every member of this jurisdiction to have a part in its growth. We want every person a part of this jurisdiction to understand that we want to see you be successful. How can we help you be successful? Not only as a Mason, but in your life. That's what it's all about. See, when you tell a person you want to see them be successful, you invest in that person, be it your time or your money. Those are the two most things that you can contribute to a person's life and helping them be successful is your time and your money. Some of us got nothing but time. Some of us got nothing but money. But if you can give or donate to either one and see that person thrive and become successful in whatever their business may be or whatever their life is, when you have contributed to that person being the best Mason or Eastern Star that they can be, when you have done that, man, that's what you do. You sit back and look at what you have contributed to. See, a lot of us haven't contributed to a damn thing. That's why you are intimidated. You haven't contributed nothing but hate, miscommunication. You haven't contributed to nothing. So you pissed off. So you look at that brother and his success. You look at that sister and her success, and you mad. You look at that Grand Lodge and their success, and you're angry because you ain't contribute to nobody. All you did was go and try to tear him down, and that didn't work. And now you're even more angrier. Man, you're tensed up. You don't know how it is when you walk into a lodge and everybody is like rooting for you. That shit right there. I'm not saying I don't have someone that's not rooting for me. I ain't never said that. I'm saying how it feels to walk into your lodge and know that those who are there are sincerely rooting for you. They call you up, hey, bro, you know what? Can you come in? Yeah, I got you, bro. I'm on my way. Yeah, they want to see you be successful. If you are not in a lodge or a chapter of the Order of the Eastern Star that doesn't want to see you prosper, that doesn't want to see you be successful, and all it's about is in your pocket, wanting to get in your money, you got an issue. I'm going to say this one more time. If you are in a lodge, okay, and all they talk about is in your pocket, if you're in a chapter and all they talk about is in your pocket, and they don't contribute to helping you to be the best person that you can be in Masonry, the best person you can be as an Eastern Star, if they're not concerned about your family, your health, your wealth, whether they're praying for you or whether they're making a contribution because you need gas money to get to work, they're not investing in you and you're not investing in them, you're in the wrong spot. If they're not keeping you in prayer and wishing your well-being, you're in the wrong lodge, you're in the wrong chapter. Okay, Brother Sky, what's going on with you, Brother Sky? I appreciate that, bro. Out of Texas, driving them big old trucks. I appreciate you. Keep it real and true. I'm going to do my best, my brother. I'm going to do my best to try to, what I want to do. And I'm not saying I don't get angry or frustrated. What I want to do and what I like to do as a Mason is to show the side of Masons in the Order of the Eastern Star that people can come in and really enjoy the organization, no matter where you at. That's what I want for everyone. But what frustrates me and what has thrown me off at times is the mere fact of how I see other people talk about other people, grand lodges and jurisdictions. That really irks me, man. It bothers me. I'm being totally honest. It bothers me when a brother or a sister talks about someone else's grand lodge and not being more concerned with their own. Even I have done it. Even I have done it. I've done it because I was frustrated. I done it because it pissed me off that someone else did not want to see that brother or that sister be successful where they at. I did it because that brother made a choice and you mad at him because of his choice. So yeah, I came at you. I may have said some things that you didn't like. Oh yeah, I said it. And I'm not taking it back because I meant it. No, I'm not. If I tell you I love you, I mean that. If I tell you I want to see you successful, I mean that. If I tell you I don't like you, I mean it. And I'm not drunk. And I'm not, oh yeah, I mean, I don't like you. It's okay. Yes, it's personal. If I tell you I don't like you, I don't like you. It's all right. And you can say the same thing about me. It's okay. I'm all right. You're going to keep living. I'm going to keep living. And when you understand that, then you can see and move forward in life. Greetings, Brother Jackson. How you doing? I'm going to make sure I put your order in for the LOP. I'll make sure I get that done. And this is where we're at. So people are intimidated by you. Think on that for a minute. I don't care what Grand Lodge you in. If you're trying to do right and be the example and show respect and dignity to a brother whom you don't know anything about, to a sister you know nothing about, all you know is they're a part of the craft. They may be in somebody else's Grand Lodge and all you're doing is showing some dignity and respect to them. Man, don't you know how that works? Do you know how intimidated how people can be intimidated? I have brothers who are part of PHA who really, really appreciate the work I do, who really appreciate the mere fact that I come on and I just let it all out. They do. And I'm thankful for them. Oh man, yes. Them brothers, I go to bat for. What you need. If I got it, I'll share it. I will share it. That's that's what I've gotten out of Freemasonry, especially coming in at a young age, and those and my elders that brought me in who are now gone. They left something with me. See, if you can go into a lodge with some real brothers in there that want to see you successful, they're gonna leave something with you. They're gonna show you something. They're gonna show you better than they can tell you. And my God, did I have them? And I miss them. Oh man, look, I miss those brothers. And now I'm an elder. This is great. Now I'm that brother. Coming into a lodge, this brother owns property. He's renting. His wife has a daycare center. And here I am, young, fresh in California, 2,000 miles away from home, 2 kids, married, decent job. Babysitting is high. And that brother said, look, you need a babysitter? Man, yeah. Bring your kids by my house, drop them off, tell my wife I said you can do it. You don't have to pay anything. Damn it, that's what I'm talking about. That brother wanted to see me be successful. That's what I'm talking about. When you're in a space and place like that, you don't leave it. I don't care what nobody says. True story. I had a 5.0 Mustang. Oh yeah, baby, it was white. Well, no, it wasn't necessarily 5.0. It was a Mustang. I think it was a 3.8, 3.5, something like that. But I wanted the 5.0. I did. But it was a new Mustang. And several years after I had it, the transmission was going bad in it. And I went to a mechanic. And I'll never forget it. The mechanic said it was going to cost me $1,500 for that transmission at that time. And some of you may be saying, well, that's cheap. At that time, it wasn't cheap. I didn't have $1,500, and I was still paying a car note on that thing, But transmission went bad. And I was like, wow. I called up one of my elders at the time. I said, man, look, my transmission, my car's going bad. And I don't have the money to fix it. He said, well, bro, can your car make it over to my home? I said, yeah. Picked him up. He said, I'm taking you to my guy to fix your car. Drove to the same transmission place. The same guy just left. Drove up. Brother JC, Oscar Julian, hopped out the car, told the brother, look, I need for you to fix that transmission. He looked at me. He said, did you just leave? I said, yes. JC said, just leave your car. I was like, wow. My wife picked me up, took us home, left my car there. That brother fixed it. I went back the next day. I picked up my car. I didn't give him a dime. I seen JC. JC wanted to say, how much he charge you? He said, to ask you. He said, well, how much do you think it worth? I said, well, right now I can only get 1,000. He said, well, give it to me. When I got the money, I said, here you go. He said, well, you cool now. I was like, my Lord. See, people like that want to see you be successful. If you're not around people like that, you're around the wrong group of people. Plain and simple. I don't want to be around no one that can't help me be successful. And you shouldn't either. You don't want to be a part of a grand lodge or a grand chapter or a lodge or a chapter who don't want to see you be successful. There's a brother right now in my lodge, young brother. He's going through it. My God, he's really going through it. And anything I can do, keep him in prayer, spend time with him, put some change in his pocket if I can. I want to see this brother come out of that place where he's at. He's having a tough go at it. He's not able to pay his dues. You know what? Forget about it. You're my brother. You took that obligation. You was raised from a dead level to a living. You are my brother. And I want to see you do well. So you can't pay your dues. So what? You still my brother. You young, you got a family. It reminds me of myself. So you know what? I wanna see you come out of that spot. I remember when his son got very, very sick, and he had to drive 1 hour each way to the hospital because his kid was in Children's Hospital here in San Diego, and he lived maybe an hour away. I said, man, you ain't gonna be getting in that car driving up and down that freeway. You don't have the gas money for that. Stay at my house. You can stay at my home. I blew up a mattress for him, gave him a spot, said, you and your son, you got my room. You can have my place where I come and fellowship at, where I'm hanging. You come, blow up the mattress. You need food, you got drinks. Here's a refrigerator. It's all yours. See, when people invest in you like that, that's where you want to be. All that other stuff is out the window. It's not worth anything because they're not investing in you. They don't want to see you be successful. They are intimidated. Plain and simple. That's just what it is. Yes, thank you. Please hit the like button. I certainly would appreciate it. I have no idea how long I've been on, but I've been on here for a few minutes. Hey, once again, hit me up over on TikTok. Help me get to that 1,000 over there. And when I go live over there, I want to have any of you on the platform. I want you on that platform over there, just like I want you here. Because I want to be able to open up the avenues and doors to the true essence of Freemason. When I say that, I'm clearly saying that I want people to enjoy where they're at. I want people to be able to come on that particular platform and say, look, boom, hey, I'm from International, I'm from Modern Free, I'm from Prince. We want to respect everybody who comes on that platform. That's what I want for you. That's what I want for my sister. So when my sister comes on the platform, she wants to talk about Eastern Star. I want to be able to inform her, break something down for her. Yeah, I can do it here too. But when she's on that, it's like, wow, okay, we can build on that. Just did a live Zoom. What's today? Wednesday? Tomorrow's Thursday. We did Zoom yesterday with a group of sisters from Texas, and a few brothers hopped on, and the sister was really breaking down that point on the star. I think she had Martha, and she was really breaking that point down, man. So every Tuesday, we have a private study session for the Order of the Eastern Star, every Tuesday. And you can learn a lot. I mean, the sisters take control. They bring the topic, the point on the star, and they go in depth on that sister on that point of the star. I've really, for every Tuesday, now we're getting ready to head into our 5th point of the star next Tuesday. Man, I enjoy it. On next Tuesday, what we're gonna do next Tuesday is that everyone who's there is going to be able to contribute to the 5th point. Everyone contributes to the 5th point on Tuesday. So those are the things that we do here. And it's open. It's open. I'm going to tell you this. The other night, the brothers and I, we did our Zoom for the Freemasons. And I invited other brothers to come on. Let me tell you, if you come on that particular Zoom, be prepared. Be prepared. Brother Diaz, if you still on here, am I lying, Brother Diaz? When the brother hopped on, and the brother might be on here tonight, he knows, be prepared. That's all. Just be prepared. We want you to come on. We want you to enjoy yourself. We want to talk more in depth in regards to Freemason, the Order of the Eastern Star. We want to get more in tune, involved, raise the vibrations. We want to illuminate you. But be prepared. That's all I can say. Be prepared. Because it ain't no joke. It's not, and that's what I like. That's what I enjoy. That's what I want for you. So look, I'm going to get ready to close out, man. I've had a great time. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. He was like, that brother logged off. He was like, oh, nope. Mm-mm. Then he wanted to come back, and I think he had second thoughts. But yeah, any Mason is welcome to join us for our Zoom in-depth study on Freemasonry. Any sister is welcome to join us for our Zoom on the in-depth studies on the Order of the Eastern Star. But you gotta be ready. That's all. You gotta be able to say who you are and stand on it and produce. You can't tell me you John from such and such and then you can't produce. You can't do that. He said he ran for his life. Yeah. He hit me up afterwards. He said, brother, next time when I come, I'm gonna be prepared. Yeah, be prepared. He said, I didn't even break out the sword. Yeah, be prepared. So look, I want to say to you who have joined me tonight in this study, this conversation regarding intimidation. What does that look like? Remember, you intimidate people by the mere fact of you walking into a room, standing on your square, being legitimately who you are, being unapologetic about who you are, what you represent, who you represent, your Grand Lodge, your Grand Chapter, and knowing that you're going to display the illuminating light of Freemasonry in the Order of the Eastern Star. I want to bid you a good evening. May God keep you, and may you be blessed in your endeavors. I hope that you got something out of this, because I go back and listen to it too, because even I at times, and I want to send a big shout out to Brother Calvin, even I at times need someone to say, man, keep doing your thing. And I appreciate those who tell me that, because I want to inspire you to be the best Mason that you can be without all the bullshit. That's straight up. I'm just being honest. I want that for you. And enjoy your Grand Lodge, your Grand Chapter. Hey, and if I'm in a city, a town near you, hit me up. I'll shoot through. Oh, that's word. But until next time, look, be safe. Brother Art, man, you know I love you. Be safe on them. Be safe out there driving them trucks, man. Be safe. So look, I'm going to let you go. Look for me on John G. Jones Research Lodge 147 on the TikTok. Please, I need just a few hundred more to make it to the 1,000, and we're going to light it up. Until next time, be safe, stay out the bushes, keep your light on. I'm here to help you study, but I'm not your study guide. I'm out. Let's see how this is going to work. Let's see. Got it. Man, I could have left it like there's a better picture right there. Hey, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, hit the thumbs up button. Hit the like button. Peace and be well.